Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. So the Washington football team made some roster moves today. They released 5 players. So we'll quickly talk about those 5 players being released, and also I'll give you guys an injury update on some of the players that were not at practice yesterday. So if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content. I'm less than 100 subscribers away from 6,000 subscribers. So please help me get there. Like the video and turn on your notifications. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so like I said, the Washington football team released 5 players, meeting the cut down deadline. They had to go from 85 to 80 by 4 p.m. today, and they did that. The players that they released: cornerback Jordan Brown, offensive tackle Rick Leonard, linebacker Justin Phillips, and defensive tackle Justice Reed. And then later in the day, that was earlier, and later they released John Toss. So really no big names. The only guy that stands out a little bit, and I didn't necessarily think he was going to make the roster, but I thought he was a possible, practice squad guy, or, it would be a tough cut maybe, was linebacker Justin Phillips. I thought he played pretty solid in that first preseason game against the Patriots, made a few tackles, and, impressed me a little bit, but I didn't think he was going to make the roster, but I also didn't think that he was going to get cut today. The rest of the guys, though, really not surprising at all. Jordan Brown, Rick Leonard, Justice Reed, and John Toth. None of those guys, and including Justin Phillips, none of those guys were projected to make this roster, and none of these guys that were cut today surprised me at all. Maybe we'll try to keep one of them or two of them on the practice squad, but I doubt it at this point. And yeah, I mean, not big news. 1 week from today, Washington is going to have its 53-man roster set. So that is going to be very, very interesting. I mean, these guys, guys from 40 to 55 or 53 are really going to be fighting for their roster spots. And now we're down to 80. So really 40 through 80 are fighting for roster spots, or probably a little, more than 40, because we pretty much know most of the players on the roster, but there's like 1 or 2 offensive line spots, probably 1 offensive line spot that's still up for grab. The 3rd tight end spot is still, there, and some of the receiver, maybe DeAndre Carter makes it. So there are still some, roster spots that are undecided, but the number is probably under 10 right now, but still really important for some of these guys because they could also be fighting for a chance to make the practice squad. So we're going to know Washington's roster a week from today, before they make some waiver wire claims, which I think they will do. So real quick, injury update: De'Ami Brown and Khaleke Hudson both missed practice yesterday. They were in full pads today. And yesterday they were out because of an illness, so no cause for concern. And same thing with Cameron Curl. He was back today, so that is great news. So that's good to hear. Both of those, or all 3 of those guys, are back. And, Washington football team is relatively healthy. I mean, their biggest injuries right now, Sammis Reyes just got back, and same thing with Tamarick Hemingway from their concussions. Now we're still dealing with Casey Tuhill's toe injury, and Curtis Samuel is still coming back from his groin / battle with the virus, because I think that's more what it's about, because he's been fine with his groin for a while. At least that's what a lot of the beat reporters are saying. But you saw what happened with Matt Ioannidis. I mean, he was off the reserve list, and they took like a week, 2 weeks, probably 7-10 days to get him back and get him conditioned. So could be the same thing with Curtis Samuel. Could be a combination of both. They don't want to get him exposed real quick for his groin injury. They don't want that to happen. Also, they want to get his conditioning up from the virus if he did get it. But he was on there for a week or 2 weeks, so maybe he did get the virus, and they're really trying to ramp him back up. We'll see if he plays this Saturday against the Ravens. I'm not sure it happens. I mean, he hasn't practiced fully yet, so if that doesn't happen before the game, then I doubt he plays against the Ravens, and that's unfortunate because I do want to see how he looks in the offense, but more importantly, I want to see him get some reps with Fitzpatrick. He's probably getting some, but not in 11v11 yet. But I think that will happen in the next week or so. The question is, does it happen, at the Ravens game, because that's what we do want to see. So I think that's going to be it for today's video. Nothing much, just giving you guys an update on the players that we did release. So we're down to 8, or down from 85 to 80. Technically, we do have 81 because David Bada doesn't count towards the roster. So that's good right there. We got to get down to 53 next week. So, or 1 week from today. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe if you guys do, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. Peace, guys.